What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new trucking video. I'm out on Boynton Beach, Florida, just a little bit away from Miami. Starting my work week, making my way out. I just picked up a little partial. We got a lawnmower and we got a pallet full of attachments. This is going to Indiana to a golf course. Let's get this thing strapped down, guys. Hit the road, try to find another partial on the way. morning, guys. Yesterday after I got loaded, my SD card and my camera ran out of space, so I couldn't record anymore. But here's what I got. We got this one pallet, and I've got one 4-inch strap and I've got a 2-inch strap on it. This little lawnmower was a little bit of a headache to secure. At first I used the 4-inch strap to pull it backwards, and then I used the chain to pull it this way. As soon as I started tightening the chain, the wheel started rolling forward and the strap kind of came down a little bit. But now I can't take it off, because if I take it off, then the chains will loosen up. So I just kept it this way. I put another strap on here just to kind of hold it both ways so it's not moving. And I've got one chain. There's a anchor point on this side. And there's an exact same anchor point on the other side. So I'm using 2 binders and 1 chain. Also, I've got 1 strap that's holding the attachments from rolling back and forward. What was supposed to be 1 golf cart turned into a lawnmower and a pallet. I hate it when they do that. They tell you you're picking up one thing and you're picking up a completely different piece. Also, I had to use some bungees to hold these little buckets in place, otherwise they would fly off. And there's also one over here. I used 2 bungees to hold that in place. So yeah, now I'm just a little bit past Jacksonville, Florida. I'm at a Love's truck stop, just kind of hanging out here because I've got more than half of my trailer empty, and this load does not pay good enough to drive just alone with this. So hoping to pick up another partial to add to the trailer before I hit the road.
Tilt it back, pick her up. There you go. Yep.
Just dropped off that load, so this has got to be my worst load that I have ever done. I could not find anything else to add to this partial load, so I ended up driving all the way from Florida to Indiana with just that partial, which paid slightly less than $1. I think it was like 90 cents per mile. Unbelievable. I sat for yesterday, I sat for half a day in Jacksonville, Florida, hoping to find an addition to this load, and there were good loads available coming out of the area, but unfortunately, and they were all full loads, like paying $2 or a little bit over per mile, but unfortunately they were all going different directions and I just couldn't take any of them. So I had to, you know, just take a loss on this and just drive with this. there was really nothing even on the way that we could pick up. So I figured I'd just hurry up, drop this off, and hopefully pick something up from Indiana and, you know, make up for my losses. So just dropped it off. I'm gonna hang out here. I'm at a golf course. That's where the lawnmower was going. So I'll just hang out here for a little bit, and hopefully we can find a load before. I don't want to go to a truck stop because the nearest truck stop's like 40 minutes away. So I'm just gonna hang out here and try to find something, and hopefully we can get something today. It's 11:42 a.m. so there's still time. There have been a lot of good loads coming out, but unfortunately they're all like 200 miles away. So by the time I drop this off and make it out that far, nobody wants to wait. So let's look, see if we can find something. If not, I'll go to a truck stop and, you know, maybe something tomorrow. We'll see. All right, guys, so we booked a load out of Kentucky, which is about 50 minutes away from where I am, going to Wisconsin. I think around Green Bay area, Wisconsin. I don't know exactly what it is. I'm picking it up from a railroad yard, so probably some kind of rails. I've got 56 minutes to go. They said they close at 2 o'clock. Shows I'm getting there at 1:52. I don't know if they truly do close at 2 or if they just say that just so you can make it there earlier. But I'm gonna head over that way, and hopefully I can make it in time and pick that up, drop it off tomorrow, and pick something up tomorrow out of Wisconsin that'll take me through the weekend. Let's hope for the best. And the load that I dropped off, that I picked up in Florida, I don't know if I gave you guys the details on that. That load paid $1,000, so that was slightly less than $1, like around 90 cents per mile. Awful, awful. It's probably my worst load that I ever did. But it is what it is. Sometimes you gotta lose a little bit just so you can get to a better area. Alright guys, just got loaded at the railroad yard. We got more switch rails. We got 4 pieces right here, about 32 feet long, and it's about 8,000 pounds. Took them a little bit to get me loaded. I've been here for about an hour and a half, taking their sweet time, but let's get this thing strapped and hit the road. I'm doing 1 belly strap on this one and 3 straps over the top. I think that's going to be more than enough securement. Alright guys, here's what we got. We have one strap in the front, got a belly strap here, got another strap over the top, and we have one towards the end on the top. So 4 straps total. It's about 8,000 pounds total weight, 4 pieces of rail, more than enough securement. Got about a little bit over a 9-hour drive, so hopefully drop this off tomorrow morning at a reasonable enough time to pick up another load out of Wisconsin. Let's hit the road, guys. Just pulled up to the receiver to drop those rails off. They went to check to see exactly where I need to park to get unloaded. I gotta drop this off real quick. I've got another load to go pick up, which is about an hour and 40 minutes away. So let's make this drop, head on over, pick up the load, and get on the road again. So the load that I just dropped off, it came from Kentucky to Wisconsin. It's a little bit less than 600 miles. It was like maybe 580 miles, and the load paid $1,200. So that's right at $2, maybe a few pennies over $2 per mile. Not too bad. Had really good fuel mileage, about 11.5 miles per gallon, because it was super low, maybe like 10 inches off the deck of the trailer. So that was a pretty good load. Dropped that off. Now I'm heading to pick up another load going out of Wisconsin to Kansas. It's another short run, a little over 500 miles, and it's going to be a Saturday drop. Pick that up, drop that off tomorrow morning, and then deadhead about 4 hours to St. Louis and spend my weekend over there, visit my parents, and do some video editing. Let's head on over and see what I'm picking up. It's supposed to be some kind of a Kubota tractor. We'll see what it is.